Hello fire signs, Sun, Moon and Venus rising. If that reading didn't resonate with you, let's see what other message for fire signs do they need to know. This is a general reading, so it will not resonate with you all. Take what does, leave what doesn't. My name's Serenity and this is a general reading for fire signs. If it resonates with you, please like, share, follow. Some of you though, it's time to give rather than take, I'm hearing. And for some of you, you could expect some powerful changes taking place for some of you right now. Okay? Well, message here for fire signs, do they need to know? Some of you need to hold your vision. Okay? And some of you, like I said, it's time to give, not take. Alright. Well, the message here for fire signs, do they need to know? Nothing is yet set in stone by the mutable moon here, fire signs. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra, okay? But luck is on your side here by the new moon in Sagittarius here. So I'm going to actually read that to you now. This is for fire signs, Sun, Moon and Venus rising. If this resonates with you, fire signs, please like, share, follow. By the new moon in Sagittarius, luck is on your side. So some of you could be just coming out of this now. Whatever is coming your way, it looks set to be put a smile on your face. The new moon in Sagittarius can mark the restart of fun after a period of feeling low. The energy is advantageous and even willing to take a few risks, but be careful. You don't bet the farm on something here, as the wheel of your fortune is still spinning. This card is about exploring life metaphorically by exchanging big ideas with others or just thinking about your own philosophies. Perhaps it's time to change your mind about something important. It can also signal that a trip away is coming up. If that is something you're working to achieve, but the overall message of this card is that whatever happens next will be some sort of gift, even if that simply means widening your worldview. So a happy birthday, Sagittarius. Maybe it's a gift for you for your birthday, as it's your birthday season, as it's Christmas as well. It could be a gift for a Christmas present for you here, fire signs. Now attune to the moon. Count your blessings, literally write them down or say them out loud here, fire signs. Now the additional meaning for this card, you need to laugh more, fire signs. Then this is a wonderful time to start a course or study or teaching for some of you. And for some of you, don't be narrow-minded, okay? And for somebody here, start a week of gratitude and practice via Facebook or journal or a blog. Now the teaching. Sagittarius is the sign of fun, travel, exploration and the great cosmic quest. It's a sign of big ideas. Its energy is expansive, upbeat, lucky and divine. The new moon in Sagittarius exudes all this, as does this card whenever you draw it. Nothing is set in stone with Sagittarius, and optimistic energy could attract all manner of good things if you tap into the energy by expecting the best, dear fire signs. And especially you here, Sagittarius. Wow, feeling warm here now. So I'll do the fire signs, start heating up. Okay, let's see. I'm also going to read nothing is yet set in stone, so I'm going to read that to you now, and that's around the mutable moon. This is for fire signs, Sun, Moon and Venus rising. If this resonates with you, fire signs, please press that like button, and for those who haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Mutable is all about change, shape-shifting even. That something is still developing. This card indicates that something is indeed changing and there's room for maneuver. So take it as a sign that the situation you're asking about is far from finalized. If you're not happy with the current state of play, that's marvelous. It means you can still change the course of the outcome. However, there's also a sense that the situation could perhaps be a little unstable. For some, this great news because you can still influence it here. Remember, prevention is better than the cure here, fire signs. Others will struggle with the uncertainty, but should stay with it a little longer. Either way, nothing is set in stone yet here, fire signs. Now they're tuned to the moon. I know that the best will unfold for me. That's the affirmation. And the additional meaning for this card here, fire signs, you're daring towards your goal, and that's okay. Okay? Now, for some of you, stay adaptable is the key to success for you now. And for somebody here, make sure you're not being led astray. And have you become distracted? And it's time for you to focus for somebody here. And somebody needs to hear, stay with it, whatever it means to you. Okay? Now the teaching. The astrology, there are 3 so-called quadruplets: cardinal, fixed, and mutable. The mutable signs are Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo, and Pisces. And when the moon is in one of these signs, you know there's going to be more flexibility in a situation. Anytime you pull this card, it suggests there's an opportunity to keep visualizing and affirming what you want, as there's still room for change. So think about what you want and enjoy the daydream here, fire signs. So let's see, this is for fire signs, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Let's see what's the situation here for you right now. That's your situation here, fire signs. This is something that you need to accept. This is something you need to let go. And this is the outcome. So bottom of the deck, you got the 5 of Cups here. Some of you still ain't getting over some past hurt here, and it's not working. Some of you, it could be to do with your job. Some of you, it's to do with you being single and financially stable and happy in your family. But there seems to be a lot of conflict here going on within the home, because it seems to be very unstable. Some of you could be moving out of a home or going to court regarding some stability or justice here. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra or a Cancer here, but things here seem to be emotionally unbalanced here, okay? Because some of you could be in a third-party situation here with the 3 of Wands, and some of you are not no longer waiting. If this resonates with you, fire signs, please like, share, follow. Now, again, you've got the Hangman. You could be dealing with the Pisces, but you're reflecting here, and some of you here could be letting go of a situation here. Okay, so I'm going to clarify that now for you here. But this is the situation. Some of you may need to let go, let God, after reflecting on the situation, because somebody was lying. Okay, somebody was very confused there regarding, could be going through some memory loss or misusing their power, or there could be some misinformation here. But somebody here could be failing some form of communication where they could have cut somebody off and blocked somebody here. Okay. This resonates with you, fire signs, please like, share, follow. Because for some of you right now, there could be a mother figure here that you cut off because there's been some betrayal, okay? Something has come to an end. Somebody backstabbed you or betrayed you here, okay? This person was your enemy. It could be a mother figure, a baby mama, an auntie, somebody around you here, okay? That was the Empress here, okay? That could have been the third party situation going on, because for some of you it's going to be a separation here. Some of you, a mother figure may be not well, or something's coming to an end here, okay? Because for some of you right now, somebody's exhausted. Someone feels like they hit rock bottom here after some lies came out regarding a Pisces or an Aries or somebody who was a Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, okay? It's definitely going to be some form of separation, something you need to let go and let God of here, fire signs. Now, what you need to accept is it's going to be a Tower moment, okay? It's going to be a total shock for some of you right now with the Tower moment. Some of you could be dealing with the Scorpio, okay? For some of you, though, it's going to feel like it's just come out of nowhere when this news comes through for some of you right now regarding an illness or somebody here who's not well, or a separation that somebody's let go of here, okay? With the Tower coming up like this now, for some of you, it could actually mean that you're actually in a situation where you've been holding on too tightly to a certain status or to a certain relationship where you should have let go of, okay? And now it's turning disastrous for some of you. But for some of you, it's likely that some people or situation that you have counted on as being there for you may no longer be there for you, okay? Things have changed here, I'm hearing, okay? This doesn't have to be dire, but it's a change in nature of life. And trying to prevent it is like trying to row upstream without a paddle here for some of you air fire signs. And if you've been building castles in the air, this may be the time that some of them come crashing down to earth. Okay? That's only a problem if you let it be here. Okay? Fire signs? You will be able to replace them with some more realistic, reachable dreams, okay, and goals. And if some fantasy fall apart this month here, fire signs, okay? Dreaming is important, okay? But it's also important to be living in reality too, okay? Because remember, nothing is set in stone here, okay? Nothing is set in stone here. And for some of you right now, you will get through this time just fine, okay? Particularly if you remember that you have all the resources you need and that it's already inside you. Whatever you need is already within you, okay? Some of you, to deal with life and to deal with what you need to do, that's all within you, okay? If it's regarding your work, okay, this could be leading up to some argument in the working environment for some of you, okay? Some of you need to try and keep your temper under control, I'm hearing, all right? And not take everything that others say to heart, I'm hearing. Because there could be some sudden reversal that could happen now for some of you. This is not an indicator that you need to panic. It's however, an indicator that forewarned is forearmed, I always say, okay? Even if you think that you have the most stable job or source of income in the world, what would you do if it dried up tomorrow here, fire signs, okay? Where might you go immediately for work if you needed to? These are the questions you need to ask yourself here, okay? Because for some of you, thinking things through now when you're not in crisis may pay big dividends for you down the road. Because it's like prevention is better than the cure. If you have a plan A or plan B, okay? And if you hate your job, give serious thought to making change here, because you deserve to be happy here, fire signs, okay? Now for some of you though, if it's regarding your love life here, this can be, but it's not necessarily an indicator of a relationship that is about to end. But if your relationship that you absolutely positively don't want to see to end here, fire sign, this is an important time for damage control or to clear communications, okay? Or find out how your partner is feeling or doing. But don't make assumptions here. Find out for sure, because for some of you, it may, oh my goodness, another tower. A tower on top of a tower, okay? This is not a time to take risky investments here regarding your finance or gambling, I would say here, fire signs, or counting on the lottery to make things work out for you. Because even if you know the news will not be easy to stomach here, fire signs, you need to find out exactly what you are dealing with financially. It may not be as bad as you think. It's certain, however, that you aren't making anything any better by avoiding the issues here I'm hearing, okay? So you need to deal with the problem straightforward here, in a straightforward manner, because there's definitely been some chaos, destruction. There could be some sudden upheaval for some of you right now, okay? Because for some of you, it could be some form of confusion, or you suddenly get some revelation, or the divorce for some of you, or somebody was very abusive or very violent. There even could be some bankruptcy going on here. Wow. Some of you wish to go to court, or going through some karmic justice here, or going through some karma. Because some of you could be experiencing overindulging in alcohol or drugs or food, but there could have been some injustice here. But some of you are going through some karma right now, okay? That's for somebody. Remember, this is a general reading. It doesn't necessarily mean that all fire signs are going through this, but there's definitely going to be a tower moment, because some of you could be dealing with the Scorpio, or Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus is going through a tower moment, okay? And this person here, again, judgment here on top of the earth sign here who's going through this. This is somebody here may want a second chance here, or some form of forgiveness here, okay? Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. May have Scorpio in a chart, okay? But this person here is going through some form of transformation here, okay? This person is very mature, very grounded, very successful, okay? A provider. But for some of you, somebody here needs to let go, let God here, okay? Of a tower moment, okay? Because this person's very discontented. They might have water and earth in the chart, but this person's very incompulsive, very negative, okay? Someone's very detached right now, all right? And what you do need to let go of here is the Four of Cups. Somebody's feeling rejected, they're not appreciative, they're feeling ungrateful. They don't even know if they want to offer this cup because they're so focused on the Three of Cups here, or a third party situation here. With the Four of Cups here reversed, somebody's emptied out all the cups here. Somebody could be trying to seize the opportunity or letting go of some form of regret, okay, or stagnation. But somebody here needs to use the intuition here, because somebody may not be talking. Could be a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or they may have a lot of water in the chart. But somebody here is using their intuition here. Somebody here could be spiritually got some spiritual insight regarding this situation here for you here, fire sign, okay? And for some of you right now, there is some emotional stability or some divination going on for some of you regarding some financial opportunity with the Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus here, okay? There's definitely some financial new beginnings taking place, okay? For some of you, though, could be some investment you've made here, but for some of you, definitely could be dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Could be somebody who's very patient, very practical, or very loyal, or very responsible. But somebody here is definitely needs to let go of this Tower moment that took place here, because it's going to cause a lot of conflict with yourself here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There's definitely some conflict going on. Somebody could have been very lazy, could have lost out an opportunity because somebody wasn't using their discernment here or their intuition here, okay? Because it's causing a lot of conflict. There could have been some clashing of personalities, or someone who's very defensive, okay, or very argumentative. There could be a lot of fights with a lot of people, I'm hearing, because somebody was lying, and the truth is going to come out. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini in here, okay? Somebody could even cut somebody off here, okay, who was lying, because somebody was juggling in the past, causing a lot of conflict. For some of you right now, you could have been waiting for something to grow, or for your finances to grow, or you're going back and forth, should I or shouldn't I stay, or should I go? But for some of you right now, you could definitely be dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and that could have been lying that you may need to cut off. You can block this person as well in communication, because somebody could be returning from some journey here, or holiday, or there's been some restriction here. Could have been bad timing here for some of you, because someone's going to get some bad news here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Could be regarding a child or somebody who's younger than you, but somebody was very hasty or gullible here, or very impatient here, because for some of you it's going to be a loss, okay? Loss of grief or despair or abandonment. Somebody's feeling guilty here about some regret here that's taking place. But somebody's definitely emotionally unstable. Somebody's more focused on the loss, on the past loss, on the drowning in their emotions. Because for some of you right now, somebody could be confessing or coming clean, okay, regarding turning over a new leaf, okay. The conscience is kicking in here, because for some of you, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini could have been dealing with a Sagittarius, but they're off balance, reverse with the Temperance here. There could be a clash of personalities, discord going on here for your fire sign regarding a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer who's emotionally unavailable here, okay, or emotionally immature. But there's definitely some lack of trust here, or lack of direction here, and it could have been to do with a marriage, or somebody here who's in the same union here, both got water in it, both emotionally unavailable. This could be something that you're watching or observing, but they don't seem to be able to move on. They seem to be stuck. They haven't completed the cycle, okay? For some of you right now, you could be the one who's being very rude or very forceful, okay, or very impulsive here, or very abusive, right? But there's no passion and no start here, okay? Somebody could have wasted their talent or missed an opportunity, because somebody has definitely missed an opportunity and they're out of their depth here and out of control, okay? Somebody's feeling left behind, and somebody's being very rude, very tactless, and very hurtful, because somebody was definitely juggling here and trying to balance their finances or their resources, or going back and forth, should they or shouldn't they? Because someone's definitely dealing with a player who is very arrogant. This was somebody who was just coming in and out of somebody's life just for sex. They talk the talk, but they don't walk the walk. They're confident, overly confident, loud, and a show-off here. And it caused a lot of arguments on competing for someone's attention here. Okay? Someone's struggling to reach some form of agreement here, and it's been a burden here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and things ain't moving forward here. Okay? Because somebody here was part of some form of cohesion here, right? That's for somebody. So let's see. This is for fire signs, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Do tell me about this Four of Swords here, because this is the situation here where somebody could have been in a third party situation here, and somebody here sabotaged the situation here with a hammer. Okay, because things were repetitive. Okay, someone was pretending like they're working on a situation. This person could be letting go here, and it needs time. They need time to heal. Okay, because things were stagnant in this relationship, and someone was very codependent, and somebody who feared intimacy. Okay, or somebody was listening to their ego here. But with the Five of Cups here, somebody here could be missing you or being very nostalgic, but they're making new memories here, because for some of you right now here, or you could be missing somebody here, but somebody's healing the heart here because they're freeing themselves from a toxic relationship or some form of addiction here, because somebody's been replaying the event over and over in their head, so they felt stuck in a situation here. But somebody here needs to heal their inner child, okay, because somebody could have gave into some form of passion, okay, or there was some insane chemistry between you and this person, but the person was married, okay. And for some of you, someone's going to end up heartbroken because there's going to be a separation here. If this resonates with you, fire signs, please like, share, follow. Let's see what the message is coming out for you here, fire signs. Tell me about this hammer here, because someone definitely could have sabotaged the situation with a third party situation involved. And it's just a matter of time now that this is going to come out regarding somebody had an affair here. Okay? Now, regarding what you need to know is that somebody here, this man is holding a heart, but he wants a new beginning, because he could have actually stepped out. That's what the Tower moment is. A shock here when you find out this Virgo Capricorn could have stepped out, but now they want a new beginning of some form of forgiveness. But what you need to let go is this jealousy here, fire signs, because for some of you, you're dealing with somebody who's very jealous and feeling left out in the cold right now. And for some of you right now, with this, somebody going over these memories regarding a relationship, okay, a true love for some of you, because for some of you, you're being nostalgic about how it used to be, but it's, you focus on the past here, because some of you are going to get some bad news, blocked communication, somebody was very cold, very cutting, and lying. Some of you definitely could have been dealing with a narcissist who was very manipulative. There might have been attraction, but the person was lying about that, because there's going to be a divorce. Somebody was dealing with a rival here in this relationship here, and somebody's moving on, moving out, sorry, because they're still carrying some old wounds here, and somebody's burnt out. Okay, fire signs, if this resonates with you, please like, share, follow. Remember, this is a general reading. It will not resonate with you all, so take what does and leave what doesn't. What other message does fire signs need to know? Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right here, fire sign, because you already know. If somebody was having an affair, you already know, okay? But somebody could even want a new beginning here. But for some of you, life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow and you'll surprise where it leads, because some of you need to let go, because some of you are still holding on even though it's over. And for some of you, it's a sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you'll find true bliss. And for somebody here, there is going to be a new beginning, a new adventure awaits you here, fire signs. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. And for somebody, my beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. Okay? That's for someone. Alright? If this resonates with you, fire signs, please like, share, follow. I send you love and light. Namaste.